Hi, I'm Mallory, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this tiger charm. It was supposed to be a cat, but I think it looks more like a tiger. So I'm going to be teaching you how to make this. What you'll be needing is a loom. Make sure it's configured like this, where the middle is one peg up from the rest. You'll need a loom like this. You'll need a hook. I got this from Walmart. It was like $2. They're really easy to get. It's a crochet hook. You'll need black, orange, white, yellow, and pink bands for the nose and the ears. Also, I know that this isn't a rainbow loom, but it does the job, so I don't really think anything of it. So let's get started. Alright, so first we're going to be doing this where the gap in the arrows are facing you. So I'm going to do it where the gap in the arrows are facing me, but every once in a while I'm going to turn it around to show you to make sure that you have everything right. So let's go ahead and get started. The first two arrows in the middle, we're going to be going like this, and then the second in the middle to the second on the left, we're going to go with orange, and then we're going to go to push it down a little bit because it makes it easier. We're going to go second on the right to the second in the middle, like that. Now we're going to take two yellow and continue down from the second one on the left like this, and we're going to do the same on the right. And we're going to go ahead and do that again, this time with two orange. Almost messed up and did one there. You want to make sure to do two on the entire thing. So go ahead and make sure your loom looks like mine, and go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. Alright, so with your loom looking like this, sorry, that's my brother in the background, by the way. He's kind of sick. We're going to take two white bands and put them as an extension from the orange and the yellow band we just did. So that's what that looks like. Then we're going to take two yellow bands and put them from the fourth right peg to the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth middle peg. So that's what that looks like from here to here. And you're going to go ahead and do that on the other side with two more yellow bands. And we just closed off the face. And also, this may or may not be looking like this because while I was doing this, I got this from TutorialsbyA. I'll put her channel in the description. I did not do the body on the cat right, and it came apart. So I went ahead and did something, switched some bands up a bit to make this my own. But I got this from TutorialsbyA. So I don't want anyone going around saying that I took what she did. I'm giving her credit right now. So make sure your loom looks like this, kind of like oval, kind of. Alright. And yeah. Alright. So with your loom looking like this, we're gonna go take a black band on either side. We're gonna double it and then put it on the third left peg on your loom. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna double it again to make 4. So right now we have 2, double it 1, 2 more times, and now we have 4. So that's what that side should look like. I need another black band because I don't have one. And we're going to do the other side. I just think it's easier to double it on my fingers first. So double it, 1 to make 2. And then 3. 4. Alright, so this is what that looks like. And these two are going to become the eyes. So now we're going to take an orange and a white band. We're going to do this separate. So first take the white band and put it on your loom like this, and then double it over like that. So you see where I doubled it over, and like that. We're gonna take another white band and do it on the other side. It's kind of tricky because the white bands I have are kind of cheap, and I got them from Walmart. But you know, you use white bands all the time, so it's easier to get them from Walmart. That's what this should look like. There should be 2 bands on either side, but they're the same band. And we're going to do that again with the orange bands. And double that over twice. So there we go. Your loom should look like this now. If it doesn't, please pause the video and get to this point. So I'm gonna let you do that, and I'll be right back again. Alright, so now we're gonna take a pink band, double it on our fingers, and put it on the first left and right peg. So there's 1, 2, 3. We're doing it 3 times, doubling it 3 times. So there's 1. I'm gonna do one on my finger. 2. 3. Alright, so now we have that. We're gonna take an orange band and make a triangle on the eyes. Oh, it's going over the eyes, so don't mix that up. So it's gonna look like that right here. And we're gonna put another one right here. Make it look like that. So we put the cap on our loom. We did it 3 times. And we put 2 triangles, and we did it 1 over the eyes and 1 right here. So make sure your loom looks like this before you continue on with the video. I'm gonna pause again and then come back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to make this nose right here. When you take it off the hook, it should look like this, but I'm going to take this one apart, and you're going to take a pink band on your hook and double it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to take an orange band, pull it back, but not too hard. You don't want it to snap. And then you'll take and tug the pink band onto the orange band. And it's a little bit trickier if your hook doesn't have a deep end like mine. It doesn't have a deep end, so it's a little bit harder. That's why you saw me have to do that. Now you're gonna place it on this band and this spot peg and this peg right here. Sorry. And it's right under the eyes, so put it right there. And now I'm going to show you how to hook the ears. I already did this one, so I'll go ahead and do this one. You're going to put the hook inside the cat band, pull the two ear bands out, and it should look like this, and then you're going to pull it onto the peg under it. So it should look like this. If it doesn't look like this, please do what you need to do, and I'll be right back. Show you how to do the rest. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to hook the eyes. You're going to take your hook and you're going to actually try to cinch this triangle band on the eyes. I'm going to do it one at a time, but you can take all of them at a time. The black eye bands onto the orange triangle. So it'll look like that once you've hooked all of them over and put them on that. Push them up a little, and that's what that should look like. So once you're done with that, go ahead and reposition everything how you want it to be when you hook the face. So this is what mine looks like. Alright, so now we're at the end. We're about to hook. I put an orange cat band at the end right here where we closed in the face. You can go ahead and do that right now. I'll wait a second for you. Alright, should be good to go now. We're going to reach in this orange cat band and get the top two like that. We're going to pull them over. Mine go to the left. And we're going to reach in that same cat band and get the next two. And mine hook to the right. Like that. Then you're going to hook down and get the whites. Mine seem to be not wanting to hook. And I lost one. Oh no. If you ever lose a band, try to recover without going into as many bands as possible, because then you'll end up with something, you'll have to start over basically. So now that I saved that, we're going to loop it onto this, ignoring the nose. I'm going to start on this side. We're going to ignore completely the nose. Grab the bottom two. Release some tension there. I always end up breaking bands. Push the eyes down a little bit. Hook that on. Like that. We're going to grab these two yellows that we placed. Hook it over onto the ears. And now I'm going to start on the other side. Reach down into this. Grab these orange bands that I just lost. I'm going to rescue these and I'll be right back in a second. Alright, the amateur is back. I rescued the two bands that I lost. Now I'm going to grab them again. Hopefully they won't run away this time. Reach down and grab the yellow and hook it over. And then that should look like that. I'll let you get this situated and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Now we're looking like this. I'm going to reach down into the middle to the white band, I'm going to grab the yellow single and the orange single that we did and hook it over. Now I'm going to reach down into the eyes and I'm going to get the 2 yellow bands, hook that over. And then I'm going to reach down into the right, all the way at the bottom, the deep dark abyss. I'm going to try my hardest not to break these. Release some tension there. I'm probably not the best person to talk about releasing tension because I just broke one. I always do that, so don't talk to me about releasing tension. We're gonna reach down into the other one where I'm probably gonna break another band. That's why we double all the time, because if you can't release tension, it breaks, and you always have a backup. Oh hey, I didn't break this one. How wonderful. Now we're gonna reach into the top and get this absolute last band. Oh no, I lost that one. I'm gonna go back again and recover this one I just lost. You can tell I'm kind of rushing because I'm stuttering for one and I'm losing a bunch of bands, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, now that I rescued that one, we can go back and try to hook it again. So I'm reaching down into this. Starting off on the wrong one, how beautiful. Reach down into this. If I can find the other one. It's completely understandable if this takes a while for you. And then that's it. So if any of your bands broke, it should be okay because you doubled all of them, but except for the releasing bands, but you weren't hooking those anyways, the triangles. But other than that, you should be good by now. So go ahead and make sure you hooked all this to this point, and I'll be right back. Alright, now that I'm back, I'm going to put a slip knot on this peg to make sure it stays there, and I'm going to put a slip knot on this band just so I can attach it to things because it makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to take this band with my hook. That'd probably be easier. I'm going to put it through, tug it out. So it should look like this, and then you're gonna pass one part of it through the other part of it, which should look like this, and then you're just gonna tug ever so lightly. And now you're gonna take this and you're gonna pull the first one over the top and release it, the bottom band, and you're gonna release the top band and tug on it gently. Release it as many times as you think you need to not break it, because they kind of do break easy. And once you take it off the loom, it'll become, easier to do. So now you're ready to take this off the loom. I'm gonna sit here and do it with you. I'm gonna take the back of my hook to do it, so the top of the hook doesn't get caught in all the bands. Alright. If any of your bands aren't attached, go ahead and put a slip knot through those, because you can repair it later and it won't look like you have to completely start over. It happens all the time for me, so do not even worry about it. So far, so good. And sometimes you overreact when you have to put a slip knot, and you don't even have to put a slip knot. So you can just chop that off if you're falsely attaching one. And there's the last one. Remove any broken bands like that. And now you have a kitty cat. Ta-da! Go ahead and stretch them out. And there you go. Tucker, come here. This is my little brother. Here's a kitty cat.
That one. It's gonna get cheese on it.
It's gonna get cheese on it. Alright. Well, bye. I hope you enjoyed this video.